folks. Welcome to the Day Trading Swing Trading Market Wrap for July 26th, 2007. Well, it's been a couple days since we've done a video, and we have a lot to discuss. No doubt about it. What a fall today. Unbelievable. While I say unbelievable, the fact of the matter is, if you guys have been watching the last couple videos, I said this is coming. I absolutely said this is coming. InTheMoneyStocks.com, you can go to our website and look at the daily report archives. We said it in that too. We said, guys, this was literally last Monday and last Friday and last Thursday. Every day we do a daily market report on there, and we said the financial stocks are getting crushed. They are a leading indicator. The technicals are setting up in the market on the NASDAQ, the Dow, every index for a major throbbing. And it's coming. No doubt about it, folks. And what did we see today? What did we see yesterday, the day before? Folks, this is just the beginning, and I'm going to tell you guys this now. Those of you guys that follow my reports religiously, I love it. Stay with it. You guys will know that we've made call after call, whether it's on the U.S. dollar, whether it's on oil, gold, or rates, the 10-year rates. We've called these all over the last 6 months to a T almost, and this goes to show you one more time. We were saying this about 2 weeks ago, straight up to now, or actually a few days ago, that this market was going to get crushed, and here it is. All right, folks, and a lot of people are coming out. CNBC was pumping. Maria Bartiromo was pumping the market like unbelievably after the bell today. Ron Insana comes on and says, guys, this is warning signals here. And she just basically shut him off. She wouldn't even let him speak. She was talking. Now, I'm not going to go out on a limb here and say much, but, from what I've heard, her husband actually runs a firm, a derivatives firm, and he's probably leveraged to the hilt, and, who knows. I'm not going to even go there, folks, but needless to say, don't believe the hype on CNBC. A guy like Ron Insana actually carries weight because he's a technical guy. He knows the markets, and now he's running his own firm, or he's a head investor at a firm, so he's got to actually answer. He can't just pump. All right, and I'm sure at this point he's short anyways because he's a wise guy. So, long story short, folks, we saw a throbbing today. You can see the ES chart. This is the intraday chart. Look at this. Basically, from this morning, we were down huge pre-market. I mean, the Dow was down 100 points even before the market opened. And we came flat, and then we just started rolling out of bed. And look at this fall. This is all wave one. If you're into Elliott Wave, which we do at InTheMoneyStocks.com, it's one of the most technical, hard wave theories to deal with and understand in the markets. We do it at InTheMoneyStocks.com, and this is how we arrive at a lot of our numbers for where the market's going and where it's going to go to, up and down. This is exactly wave one here, folks. And we're going to make a wave 2 up here before the next wave 3 down. All right, folks? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Today was just wave 1. Now, I do think wave 2 tomorrow will be up, at least in the morning. I would be very shocked to see us gap down at the open again like today. You're going to have bottom fishers thinking this is the bottom already, which is okay because, again, I'm not going to focus on day trading today because day trading was day trading. And I'm going to say this now to get it out of the way, and then we can go back to talking about these markets and looking at this chart. I mean, look at this drop. But day trading was day trading. You go into the day having no positions, you see where the market is, and you play it accordingly. You scalp here, you scalp there. We scalped the Qs for 110 today. We scalped TNH, I believe it was. Let me double check that. TNH, yeah, Terra Nitrogen for a couple dollars, 100 shares. $100 stock, capped it for $2 pre-market. No big deal, on great earnings. Day trading is day trading. We closed out about 600 today. And we did that the last few days, basically. We've had one of the best runs in day trading recently. There's been so much volatility in this market that stocks are running up astronomically. Microcaps are running up astronomically. All right? I'm going to switch over to the NASDAQ chart so everyone can watch. But this is just going to see, guys. Over the last week, I've had one of the best day trading weeks ever. And this is coming from a professional day trader that's day traded for many years. All right? Stocks like NCST. Let's look at the daily on this. Look at this chart. Look at this move this one day. You're talking about a stock going from $2 to $7 and change. Day traders love stuff like that because you can catch it on the long side as they squeeze all the longs, or you can, if you play right and carefully, you can catch it on the short side. And don't think this chart isn't setting up for a buy. I love this chart. This is a great chart for another run up of $1 on a $3 stock, and it will happen. I don't know when. The market needs to have a good day, which could be tomorrow. We could bounce tomorrow again. At least in the morning, I think we will. But this is just going to show you a chart like that, or GigaBeam, GGBM. Look at this chart. Look at this. Day traders love this action, guys. This is what it's all about. And that's the type of it's been. And not only that, but I wanted to point out blue, B-L-U-E. Remember the swing trade I've been holding for a month and talking about, mentioning every video you guys have been watching? Well, it took off 2 days ago. Look at this move. We unloaded half our position for a $1,000 gain. All right, so that just goes right to the bottom line. We sold at 145, 5,000 of the 10,000. We're still going to hold 5,000 because I think it's going much higher. I think it's very undervalued here. But again, lighten your position, and that worked out perfectly because the market started to come down. All right, so if you guys see how everything kind of meshes together. But going back to the market, guys, this is exactly what we called. All right, and here's the NASDAQ chart. Look at this rollover, folks. We were calling it right in here as a top. All right. More than anything on the ES chart was the best view of it. If you go back 2 videos ago, you'll see that I called an M pattern in the markets where we dropped off the next day huge. And then again, we talked about breakdowns, all right? And I want to show you this right here, all right? And this is going to be something I need you all to remember and keep in mind. All right, trend. We're going to go to trend tool. And this isn't unimportant how I get to it, but I want you to look at this. All right? We're going to expand this just a little bit here. All right, and I think you guys can all still see it. Draw this line. Oh, I apologize, not that line. We're going to draw this line right here. All right, flat. There. All right, you guys see this. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, break. There you go, folks. Now, the amount of times it hit is unimportant technically, but the fact that we closed down here on the ES, and the ES bar doesn't show up till later, it just shows you where it closed right here. This is the key right here. We close below that line. That's a technical breakdown, folks, on heavy, heavy volume. You're talking about the ES contracts today, folks, and I'm going to move this back into view right here. The ES did 3.6 million today, I believe. 3.6. I don't think I've ever seen that since I've been following the September ES, which is the S&P contract for September on the S&P 500 since it started. 3.6 million contracts. That's huge. All right, folks. Now, what I am saying here is this. They're going to try and save this tomorrow. Don't think they won't make an attempt to get back over this line. All right, they're going to want this thing to close right up here, all right? Right up in this area. They want to get this thing back above, and they're going to do their best, all right? So what you're going to see tomorrow, most likely, if I had to set up a screenplay or a script for what will happen, my guess is we might gap down at the very open a little bit, or we might gap up. It's going to be in that kind of like mixed area, and they're going to push the market up at some point tomorrow and try and save it. Now, whether or not they can do it tomorrow, I don't know. Technically, this is a breakdown, but you always have a kind of a move up to get all the longs back on. You guys know by now, I'm a huge contrarian player. Huge. I go against what everyone else thinks. When everyone else is saying the market's going up, which was right over here, because if you go on CNBC on these days, the market was going to 15,000. The Dow was going to 16 to 20,000. And I'm saying, guys, on the videos, those of you guys that have been watching, I said, no, 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 no. And what happens? Boom. Look at this fall. All right? So what I'm saying here is that a lot of times they're going to need to push this market back up a little so everyone says, okay, we're okay. Let's go back in. Let's pick up some more longs here. This is just a discounted long situation. We're going to go back to the highs. That's when they'll crush it again. So we need to get that little push up. Now, it might not be that time yet. They might need to drop this market more and take more longs out of the market before they can bring them back in. So we're going to watch this tomorrow. I'll try and do a video tomorrow night to let everyone know where we stand. But needless to say, this line right here is key. We broke down. This is the close right here. All right, this little reddish right here. This is the close. They're going to try and bring this up most likely, but technically it's a breakdown, folks. No doubt about it. All right, guys, going back just one more time here. Day trading has been phenomenal. Huge drop today in the markets. Absolutely huge. We're going to keep day trading the way it is. We're going to keep making money. Every month we make money in the chat room. You know, those new guys have a little more trouble because they're not used to it. They have to learn the ropes. Everyone that joins, day trading is a tough game. Only about 5% of day traders will make money in the long run and be in the game. If you're one of those 5%, you're set for life. You have that discipline, you're going to be set for life. So I encourage everyone to sign up. $200 to get a month's worth of basically one-on-one action with a live trader. All right? Phenomenal chat room, folks. I encourage everyone to sign up, even if you just want to learn about the markets and have intraday time to chat. It's all there. I talk on a headset every day to everyone, and it's great. Also, swing trades, guys. The TWM. All right, here's the chart. It was a paid for service, but we called it right down here at $60.69. Right here was our buy. For those that paid, they got this email. Guess what, guys? It's at $70 now. Alright, that's a $10 move on an ETF. A $60 stock moving up $10. We called it. Thank you. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful night. Be careful going long in this market. We'll talk to you soon.